Hello, today I want to tell you about classroomscreen.com. It is a website that you can use to display items to help manage your classroom. It is a website you go to, classroomscreen.com. Just type that in. When it pulls up, you will have a different background each time that you go to this website. But what's really neat is there are some items down here that you can add to your screen. One of them is the background. So I can change my background. I love turtles, so I'm going to change it to this one. There it goes. Another great feature is the languages. I can change what language I want my site to show in. There's all kinds of languages on here that I can change it, my site to look in that language, as well as this random name generator, which is very cool. You can see I've typed in some names here. You can also make a text file on the pad on your computer, notepad, and it will load up if you don't want to type them in. But I typed these in and they stayed. Now let's say that I want to choose a random name. There we go. It picked Deanna. Now, if I do not like this on my screen anymore, I can push this X and it will go right away. Another feature is sound. I can actually record on my page a message or something. I really like it says it doesn't store it, which is really helpful. So don't worry about privacy. Another great feature is QR code. QR code is kind of like a barcode, but you scan it with your phone or device's QR code reader. This QR code is set to go to this Classroom Screen website, but you could create a QR code that went to any site that you wanted your children and students to go to without them having to type it in. They just scan it and it goes directly to that website. Another great feature is the drawing tools. So I could pull this up. This one might be great for math to use. I could draw, illustrate, maybe reading anything I could draw on here. And here's another drawing option, smaller. There's a text box feature. I'm not crazy about this one just because I kind of wish that it would type text and make it transparent so I could move it anywhere. But this does have a text feature and I can type on it to give students directions or instructions for the morning, whatever you would like for it to show. It also has these great work symbols. These are really great, especially for students that don't speak English. If I would like them to whisper during working time, here's a whisper symbol. If I want them to work together, I have the work together symbol. A lot of these cues are nonverbal, and a lot of times teachers don't even need to say what is expected. Once they know, they can see it visually, understand what they need to do. Another great option on here is the traffic light. The traffic light is another great visual for students to use. I had an idea of using it during maybe turn and talk time. So maybe when I want them to turn and talk, I can push the green light. When it's almost time to stop turning and talking, I could push the yellow light. And when it's time to stop, I could push the red light. You could use this for any time you wanted to visually let them know when they could do something. And again, if I don't want this to show, I just click that X, it goes away. The last two features are to deal with time. So this is a great timer. You can set to hours, minutes, seconds. It's got a great visual here to show how much time is left or coming up. And then it also has a clock. So I can have the analog clock, I have digital, and then it has the date as well. So a lot of great features on here. Another one of my favorite features is over here to the right, you'll see this kind of green and red thing. So if I click that, it actually goes to what's an exit poll, which could be your ticket out the door. So they have a question already in here, but I could type my own question like, do you think you will use Classroom screen in your classroom. And I could choose how I want my students to answer. So I want you to answer yes or no, or yes or no. And then it will show the results. So I can have students come up and click yes or no, and then it will show me the results of that poll, which is really kind of cool. I know a kindergarten teacher that would do a poll every day. This is a great option instead of actually using a chart. So, a great idea. So that's really it. This is again classroomscreen.com. Why don't you try it out? Let me know if I can help you.